Hi, welcome back to Side 9 Homestead. So today it's really hot today. So we've been doing yard work, we were in the pool. Now it's time to make something to eat for tonight. So I had a chuck roast in the freezer. Actually I have several, but I was looking for different ways to cook them because I usually do it in a crock pot with potatoes and carrots and all of that. So since we're doing carnivore, I wanted to try to do something a little bit different. So what I'm gonna do is something called a poor man's brisket. So basically you treat the chuck roast just like a brisket. So you put your salt and pepper or whatever seasonings you're gonna use. All I'm gonna use is salt and a little bit of pepper. And then you're gonna smoke it at around 225 to 250 for about 3 to 4 hours. So I have my chimney heating up back here and I'm gonna do it in the Chud box. So I'm just waiting for my coals to heat up and then I'll get it all started. To make these amazing shotgun shells. We did the snake method with them too. So you have 2 layers of the briquettes on the bottom, 1 on the top. Look at those, they look amazing. Wonderful glaze on them, and they are the perfect snack on the Weber kettle.
Delicious. All right, we'll see you back in 15.
Alright, so I have my brisket fresh out of the freezer. I did defrost it, so now I'm just going to start with some salt and pepper.
Brisket?
Poor man brisket.
All right, keep going.
It's for commoners. All right, I'm just going to use a little bit of pepper, not a whole lot, because it helps kind of form that bark on here. Paper towel. Just want to pat that dry so that the salt will stick to it a little bit better. Okay, so while that sits, I'm going to get my coals into the Chud box and bring that up to temperature. Alright, we're up to temperature, so it's time to put this chuck roast on. Alright, so it should take about 3 hours or so. I think you're supposed to pull it and wrap it at like 170, just like you would do with a brisket, and then put it back on, and it's completely done when it's, 205-ish, somewhere around there. So we'll just kind of play it by ear. This is our first time doing this, so we'll see how it turns out. So we'll be back. All right, so I just temped the chuck roast, almost called it a brisket, and it is temping right around 170. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it off. I have some foil here and some beef tallow. So I'm gonna put some beef tallow down. I'm gonna put the chuck roast in here and then kind of foil boat it around it and then stick it back on the smoker for probably another hour or so. How I'm getting it off of there, I have no idea. It's like frosting.
I don't remember.
Too shabby for a chuck roast. All right. kind of make like a little boat. There you go. So it's ready to go. I'm going to put it back on and we'll check it in about an hour. All right, our roast is done. So I'm going to take this off. It's temping right around 200. I think it turned out pretty good. So we're gonna let this rest about an hour and then we will give it a try and see how it turned out. All right, it's time. So I'm gonna get this baby out of the foil boat. Looks like it turned out pretty good, I think. I don't wanna lose any of that tallow. Take the tail off. Alright, so let's cut this in half and see what we're looking at. Well, not too bad. Not quite briskety, but let's take a slice off of here. Like a little burnt end. Alright, I'll take the medium one. Alright, and now the taste test. It's actually really good. Texture is totally different than brisket, but the flavor is amazing. I would totally do this again. If you're looking for something a little bit different, sorry, I'm still chewing. With the chuck roast, I would have never guessed you could put it on the grill like that, or a smoker. But it turned out really good. So, if you're looking for something different to try, give this a try. Hope you do, and that's it. We'll see you next time.